guys, welcome back to episode 5 of our podcast. This is your host, leskuzzy and vinique. This is episode 5. Before we get into the episode, we want to thank y'all for 100 subscribers. Thank you guys for 100 subscribers. Thank you for supporting us. And thank you for showing us love in the last 4 episodes. I think our last episode has like 3,000 views. That shit is crazy. But we want to thank you guys for showing us love. We are now on 100 subscribers. That tells us you guys are supporting us. Like 100 subscribers. That shit is crazy.
I know we're going up. We're going up.
Yeah. And our previous views is now on 3,500 views. Last episode 3 was on 3,200 views. Man, it looks like our view count is going upwards, not downwards. So we want to thank you guys and for showing us love in the last few episodes as we begin our podcast. We're just beginning on YouTube, so we want to thank you. You want to say anything to the fans before we get into this episode? You want to say anything to the fans or not?
Thank you for the support, man. Thank you for the support. This is the first time I've ever been a part of anything like that, over 1,000 views or something. So that's what is dope.
Yeah, that's dope. Me too, man. All right, let's get into. So today we about to here's some few topics. So which one you want to start off with you want to start off with the smack? Midnight Maddness, or let's just go wherever we going.
Smack is the main villain, yo.
All right, let's start with this. So, you sent me a meme, but I've seen a YouTube video. This person is supposedly a blogger in battle rap. I don't know. Where he says, Midnight Maddness exposed, like Susef exposed that Yara is behind. I didn't watch the video. Personally, I didn't watch the video. I didn't care. But I'm here. Well, I'm probably gonna say I'm here to clarify everything because I watch most of battle rap medias, and most of the time I do go to spaces. This week I was not in spaces like that, but I'm here to like try and clarify everything. So, y'all know Midnight Maddness is Susef, Jackboy, man, Big Collector. They created the Midnight Maddness, so it's not only one person. But the face of it is Susef. But the most people who work behind the scenes, Bill Collector and Jackboy, man, those are the 3 people creating Midnight Maddness. Then going down the 10 captains. So how are we gonna do? So the decision making starts with those 3, then goes down to the team captains, then the artists who are part of the teams. If you're not part of a team like Lucas, you have power to you have the same power as the team captains. Technically speaking, yes, you do. You're a free agent. So I hear people like, why is the battles going on the app? So I had an opportunity to ask Jackboy Man and Bill Collector. Susef was there. He's the one who answered, but technically speaking, I was asking those 2. Then Susef came in and replied to my question. So I asked, I was like, what's the deal with the app situation? And they said what they did is that they gave them, so they sold the battles. They didn't sell the battles. So when they were thinking of best way to capitalize and promote these artists. It was 1, we keep the battles for themselves and put them on our Midnight Maddness channel. That was the first option. Or 2 is that we keep and see if we can give it to a bigger league like King of the Dot URL, and RBE, right? So I guess Bill Collector was negotiating with RBE, King of the Dot, and uh, they asked him and Hala to try and talk to RBE. That I think that didn't go as well. And Susef, Susef has ties with URL. So the two main people we're talking about was King of the Dot and URL. Those are the two people who were interested. But King of the Dot were like, right, at this moment we are trying to focus on their own tournament that's going on. So URL was the last result. So they gave them, I think they negotiated a price of them to give. So they negotiated a price for and a stipulation to where the battles should, how they deliver the battles. So the battles are supposed to go on the app for 3 days. Well, not 3 days, 72 hours. So 72 hours they're going to be strictly on the app. Then after 72 hours, they're gonna be put on the YouTube page of URL. So then from there, every view that battle gets, the money goes to Midnight Maddness and the respective teams of those two artists. Right? So people was like, why is URL releasing the battles? Same as how, for example, if you ever watch URL release like Get to the Garden battles, sometimes like they release like Domarino's league battles when Domarino has his own league in Miami. They release some of the battles from that on the app. Is that, technically speaking, they didn't get the rights. They paid Domarino so that they have content and they release it on the app. Domarino that has not that great connection, but Susef had it. Tell Susef finesse them and say, yo, because Susef said they wanted to keep the battles for 14 days on the app. Susef was like, nah, I'm not with it. If y'all gonna do that, I'd rather keep my own battles, but I want them for 14 days, 3 days, 42 hours. I said 42 hours, 72 hours on the app, then YouTube. Then we get YouTube drops. Right? So this week we got Big T and Big T versus Lou and J2 versus Bad News. So those battles supposed to be dropping on the app sometime this weekend. This like sometime between this span of the weekend. We record our episode on the weekend, so when I say this week, I'm talking while we are recording. So yes, then last weekend was banned. Smack was asked, are y'all guys involved with Midnight Maddness? He said, we are not involved with me. Yoru is not involved with Midnight Maddness. It's just we are giving them the kids. We're giving them a distribution site, like distribution site where they can dispute it or like put out the battles. So we're clearing it up. Midnight Maddness and URL technically are involved together in business, but not technically. It's not like a thing. It's just saying it's just like a distribution site, not technically involved. But yeah, did I do enough justice to clarify for everybody? Do you think so?
Yeah. It sounds like URL is being a record label in this moment.
Yes.
And they're like the big, all the content basically is probably gonna go over there.
Yeah.
Which is not what Midnight Maddness sounded like in the beginning. But I don't have an issue with it as long as people just get paid. I think.
Yeah.
Because the way it sounded was none and everybody that was a part of this didn't get paid. So if they lost, they didn't get paid. They didn't get any pub, showtime or nothing. They just lost a battle, and then it gets put on a place where they all battled on. Everybody on the card, I think, was on URL, other than probably I think the Hustle and the other guy.
Yeah.
But everybody's been on URL, so it's like they could have just went through an event on Smack and got that. You mean a Traffic 5 or something like that? Like they could have all got that and got paid and didn't have to worry about the high stakes. But instead, I don't know. It's just I don't know. It doesn't ultimately matter. It just sounds like
I feel like
this wasn't
the plan.
what they.
I think it was mainly. I think people got when I feel like people got confused or I think the plan is not like URL would. This was not the plan. It was mainly because they wanted YouTube drops more than anything. That Surf and Jackboy made wanted more YouTube drops and
The funny thing, they have YouTube drops. They have they could literally just drop so many battles that just go up there and they be trash. Like
yeah, I know.
drop
I know.
all of that. Like I don't get it.
I think to mainly because that from what I'm getting is from what I see, Midnight Maddness is more like is more trying to create stars than more than trying to make money, right? So it's like they're using this like because Susef did say it's like this season, like for example, ball game is all these big names like it's like he's like right now people is the beginning, so people don't know how Menace is supposed to be working. Is more of on your teams you gotta have people who are actually who are not scared to come outside, who are gonna be outside running for your team, right? And those people, right? Those people are going to be the ones who they're trying to create. Like for an example, let's be honest, Nana's stock rose because of Midnight Maddness. He was already good, but after Midnight Maddness, people are now putting respect on his name. Snake Eyes stock was always a bad guy. Now his stock raised because of Midnight Maddness. Drugs, his stock was rising already, but he's rising more because of Midnight Maddness. Luke Castro's stock was already rising. He's now more rising because of Midnight Maddness. Who else? Bad News J2. They had a great battle. I'm telling you, after that, their stock is gonna rise because I feel like Susef was like more sell is that there's no more way like a development thing. Like now it's like URL is no longer taking time to develop these artists. They're no longer taking the time to help these artists become stars. He's like because imagine if he was taking an example of him and him. He's like we became stars and big as we are, and the way we talk, the money that we get because of YouTube. And I know they get the money they get because of YouTube, right? And it's like we became stars because of YouTube. So these the new people like the Easy the Black Captain, they don't have that right now. Easy the Black Captain is a star, but he's a star in the app where most of the like the vest they call it the bubble. He's a star in the bubble, not everything. That's why. So he's trying to make those people become stars like they are. And I understand what he's trying to do. I understand. So mainly I feel like it was more so of strong enough they want to put YouTube drops. They were emphasizing on getting YouTube drops more than anything. Right? And the best solution was I feel like their best solution was to give it to a bigger league like King of the Data or URL, because I feel like those are the two leagues that were actually they were actually in great talks with. I don't know what's going on with RBE, but those two leagues they were in great talks with, and they were talking heavily about it because they did say that if everything fails, they just keep the battles for their channel, but it's gonna defeat the technically speaking, it's not defeating the purpose, but it's gonna take a long time to do what they were planning. Because imagine, yes, on their on their own YouTube channel they can get views, but it's not gonna. They're getting those people are only getting exposed to like a few like 10,000 people. Unlike if you put it on URL already has million subscribers, and people watch URL don't watch anything else, right? Or some people watch King of the Dot. They get, so whenever you drop it there, they'll be like, oh, this dropped on URL, it might be important, and they go watch it. Or this dropped on King of the Dot, it might be important, they go watch it. They're now getting exposed to 1 million subscribers, right? And more than getting exposed to 10,000 people. But I feel like the main thing was bringing it back, the hunger of battle rap. Because imagine you getting in that room, you might lose, even though let's say they don't use URL and let's say we take out URL part, right? You go in there and you lose the money and the belt. You're gonna be mad. Let's be honest. You're gonna be mad. But it brings the hunger back. They're bringing that hunger back into battle rap, and I like it. But I feel like now people technically speaking, this is like the beginning. So I guess they're probably getting help is the beginning. Maybe after they're using this as basketball terms. After season 1, we'll see what season 2 brings out, or halfway through this season, like in the midway in the second quarter of the year, we'll see how it's looking. But yeah, I think so. All right, I have a great question. This is a question I thought about after I watched. So did you watch J2 versus Ben News on the app?
I did not.
All right. So J2 versus this question was also asked in the spaces like the day after the event, but I didn't bring it up to you. But I watched the battle, and J2 had an interesting bar. He said he's been gay for 37 years old. For 37 years. Right? I think he's like what? His age is like 39, almost 40. I don't know. Or probably he's 37. So my question was, how? This is the question I said. How is J2 really gay, or how does he know he's really gay?
Wait, what?
He said he's been gay for 37 years. For 37 years, right? I don't even know how old J2 is, but he said he's been gay for 37 years, right? Let me try and find out how old this man is. Right? He said he's been gay for 30. So my question is, how does he know he's really gay?
What do you mean?
I mean, how does he know he's really gay? If he's been gay, if he has not literally tested the other gender, how does he know he's gay? If he has not tested the coochie, bro, how does he know he's gay?
I feel like he sees the other sex, well, the same sex, and he knows he's gay. I never had to question that for another man, but okay.
I'm trying to figure it out, because if I
know more than like, he's gay. I think he would know. I think he would understand that.
No, bro. Like, I'm really serious. How does he know he's gay? Like, come on, man. Like, if you
I,
never tested, if you never tested the other gender, how does he know he's gay? Does he really know he's gay, or he just say I'm gay because you know? Maybe if he tested the other gender, then you say it's trash. Then I'll understand. Now like how females whenever they have sex with another guy, and then they tend to be lesbians because it was trash, right? Now, let's vice versa. How does he know he's gay? Like, I was thinking like that, like during the week when I was listening to that battle on Monday and on like Tuesday. I was like, damn, how does he really know this man is gay? He just said I've been gay for 37 years. How? And people were saying that he's like 30, 39, 38. So he's been gay for like almost all his life. How does he know he's gay? Like, I want to know, how does he really know he's gay?
I feel like he would know. He would know that.
So you're telling me?
I think he would know that. I wouldn't question him on what he feels.
No, like think about it, bro. Really think about it. Like for him, let me use myself. Like, so if I never tested the other gender, right? So and I say I was gay, how do I know I'm gay? I've never tested. It's like you said, for example, you like say, bro, this drink is trash. Right? You like, I've never tested it before, but it's trash. Right? But I like this. That shit is trash. You never tested it. But how you know it's trash? You never tested it. Like for example, like, bro.
Like, this episode should be called "You Gotta Try It, Bro."
You gotta try it, list.
Should be called "You Gotta Try It." Because what are you talking about? I think he would know more than anybody what he does, yo.
Nah, I think he's confused. I don't think he knows. I think he's confused.
That is hilarious.
I really think he's confused in his mind. Like, yo, I never tried the coochie, man. Like, I never tried it. I've never tried it, but I'm gay. How the fuck you know you gay?
Gay. Why did he say it like that? Yo, listen, I think, again, I think he would know more than anybody.
like for me, like, right, I know that I'm not gay because I've tried the coochie, and you know what? It's good. But how does he know he's gay if he never tried the coochie? Like J2, bro, you gotta try it. There's so much. You know who you should call Yoshi. Yoshi can give you some head, some great, and
Yoshi, get it. Yo, what's up, yo? He should call Yoshi. Why not? I think Yoshi can
call Yoshi, and Yoshi's gonna give you, he's gonna give you a real quick one. Maybe by then you have clear in mind that, yeah, I'm gay. Like, I'm gay.
Well, he gonna come back in the next battle and be like, never mind, I found out. Like, how that team go? How that team go, yo? That is hilarious, yo.
Yo, you be like, yeah, I'm gay. Then you be like, yeah, I'm perfectly gay. If you try it, but you've never tried it, how you know you gay? Like, how you know? I want to know, because I know I have known, like, I have friends who have tried and it's like, yeah, that's not it. Like, in high school, we had, like, I think, I forgot what her name was. Like, she was dating some guy, and right after they broke up, she went to be lesbian. And I was like, damn, she was lesbian. You tended to lesbian, bro. Like, shit. she's like, yeah, I tried guys and that shit didn't work out. The girls were my thing. Like, yeah. How does he know the guys are his thing if you never tried the ladies? Like, J2, you got some explaining to do. Like, how you know you gay? Like, for real. Like, I was thinking, like, when I was listening to you rap, bro, and you said that bar, and I think it was the second one, like, it ran through my mind, like, damn, how you know he gay? Like, I was thinking, like,
What's going on?
I'm like, how does he know he's gay? Like, man, he said 37 years. Like, it's like me saying I'm gay for 21 years. How do I know if I'm gay for 21 years if I never tried the side? I'm like, the other side, the opposite gender. Like, I was like, damn, how does he know he's gay?
Question too, though.
Like how he knows? Like, I understand if you say he's not attracted to it, but like he's like, they're not cute, but man, how you know? Like, he never tried it. Maybe if he tries it one, he might change. Like, there's sometimes you gotta try it before you say, nah, it's not my thing. Like, your thing is my thing, and until we make until I make your thing our thing, we have no conversation. Like, yeah, like how you really, like, J2, I need you to answer me back. Like, how you know you gay? Like, I'm really out. Like, yo, if that puzzled me, man. He's like, I'm being gay. Like, damn. I was like, how does he know he's gay? This man knows he's gay.
How does he know he's gay?
Like, how you?
I feel like he gonna have some bars coming your way. You better relax.
Yo, I like, yeah.
Maybe
if you make a bar explaining how you know you gay for 37 years and whatever a year older you are, I think you're in your 30s. Like, you gotta explain it to me. I like, some bad rappers, y'all bad rappers sometimes lie, man. Y'all lie sometimes. I feel like right now
I feel like in battle rap, that's the wrong thing.
You said you're the soldier boy of the LGBT. Yeah, you are the soldier boy for the LGBTQ. But I feel like if you're a part of that, like, fan base, the LGBTQ, I feel like you gotta try the other gender first. Like, you gotta try it first. Like, I feel like you can't represent them before you try the other side, man. If you try the girl, and let's say one day you wake up, you hit yourself upside the head and like, you know what, I'm about to try some coochie one day. And you like it. So what do we call you? Bi now? Like, what is it? Are you in the middle? Like, I want to know. Like, something, man, I don't know, man. J2, you gotta explain it. You gotta explain it to me. You know what? I'm right now officially inviting you to our battle rap It Up podcast. You gotta come up here and explain it to me. If you're watching this, you can come up here on this podcast and you gotta explain it to me how you know you're gay and how you found out you were gay. Like, did you were playing around with like your cousins or something, and you like your girl cousins, and after that it was gay. Then you're like, yeah, this is not it. Oh, you just like, yeah, I'm gay. Yeah. But all right, let's get back to the, like, you got a serious. I really want to know, man. This question is crazy. But like, while we talking about J2, you know what? Let me recap your battle with Bad News. He had a great battle. Watched it. If I'm gonna compare it to 99 and Snake Eyes, y'all were like a tip drop off, but you were good. You were like a tip drop off. You're like 99 and Snake Eyes are like here, y'all like somewhere here. Then you know what? But y'all were good. Yeah. your replay value compared, like your replay value, I have a little bit replay value, but not that much. Like if you watch it like one or twice, after that it's gonna be like cool. But y'all had some bars, like the him downstairs bar. Like how, like what were you thinking about, man? Like the him downstairs bar, like what were you thinking about, J2? The like what else did yo? And like for real, like you told, like, yeah. I have another question. How you know a pussy? How does pussy smell like, man? J2, you at the bar. You say you smell like pussy. How you know? Like J2, you're out here just saying random stuff, man. I'm tired of you.
You saying that's why he lost? He just got random bars, like there was no believability or something.
How you know what pussy smell like if you gay? And you've been gay for 37 years. How you know what pussy smell like? Like, I'm confused. You're confusing me. Like,
he's a lot older than you think.
Nah,
like Moon. I think
bro,
Moon was like 44.
bro. If you said I've been gay for my whole life, 37 years. How is he much older than, like, he can be a 40-year rookie coming out, man. J2, you're not 40, man. You're like what? Probably 39 tops, right? You can't be Ev coming out. Ev was old when he came out to us, man. Ev was old. Ava was like the old rookie, you know. But you're like a medium age rookie. Like you're like for 37 years old, 30, yeah, like that, 30, 39-ish. Like you're like 39, but how you know? Now I was trying to figure out how you lost the battle, and I now figured it out. You're right. You were saying random bars, man. Like how you know how pussy smell like if you say you never tried it. Like how you know?
How you saying random bars about his life? Yo, hey yo, man. This episode should be called. And I'm only giving episode advice on what it should be called. I'm not coming at him. It's not my issue. It's really not my issue. So, it should be called "Don't Knock It Till You Try It." And that's it. I don't got nothing else. Like that is it.
Yo, don't knock it until you try it. Yeah. You know what? That's what. Let me write it down real quick. The episode name is "Don't Knock It Until You Try It." Like don't knock it. That don't knock it until you try it, because like for real, how you know you gay? Like you gotta like J2. I'm sorry for like questioning you, but for real, you gotta tell me how you know you gay. Like you gotta come and tell me. Like how you know you gay? Like for like I'm serious. I mean like I've been laughing all this time, but now I'm serious. Like how you know you gay? Like you gotta come to me. I might ask you. You know what? I've not seen you since you lost to Benius. I've not seen you in like Twitter Spaces. So I guess I have to find you somewhere. But how you know you gay? Like for real? Like you gotta give me a clue. Like you saw like your parents having it, and you're like I don't want to have it. Like what made you think you gay?
What? What?
I don't know. Like what made you think you would like I'm gay? Like what? Like you know how we know like the way his son wanted to be a girl all this time, and they changed his name to Zaya. Like was it like that situation? But he changed his name when he was like 12. Like it was after he like he tried. He was like, okay, I'll try to be a boy, but it's not working out. So how you know you gay? Like, did you try to be like, like, but you say 37 years, and you might be 39. Like, how you know? I want to know, like, how did you figure out that you were gay at your age? Like, how you figured out? Like, it's a question. You see, I did invite you. So you might be our first battery, but then I officially invited to come here. So I'm gonna say it again. You are welcome to hit me up on Instagram, and I'm gonna use this clip as my promotion for the next episode. J2, you're welcome to be invited to this episode and reply and be, you know what, and be yourself. You gotta come here and tell me how you know you're gay. Like, how do you know you're gay? Like, you say you were 30, it's been 37 years. Like, how? Like, I'm officially inviting you to Better Rap It Out podcast. Like, I want to know how you know you're gay. Like, don't knock it until you try it. I look young. I've tried. I tried it and I like it. So how you know? Like, yeah. All right, let's get back to this. So yeah, let's get back to me. Like another topic. We are. Let me see. You want us to?
I shake the culture, man.
Yeah, like he's shaking the culture like out, bro. J2, I don't know. You might be a fraud now. I don't know. I don't know you like that, man. You might be a frauding out here, man. I don't get it. Like, you gotta tell me how you know you gay. Like, I'm serious. I look like I'm laughing, I'm joking, I'm saying I'm really serious. I want to know how you know you gay. Alright, let's get it. So I was like, you know me, sometimes when I get bored, like after work, I come back home, I'm tired. Sometimes I'm tired, sometimes I'm not. And I try to play like 2K and stuff. Let's be honest, 2K is a terrible game, but I try to play it. Right? And I was like,
trash.
That shit is trash. But you when you're in your when you're trying to do something, when you're trying to just get by time, you gotta play it. I was like, yeah, you know what? I was like, you know what? Let me play. I was like, you know what? Let me go on Twitter. I was in Twitter Spaces, and there was a situation where there were Twitter Spaces. I think this is now an issue, or where people now create Twitter Spaces and name it Midnight Maddness, and they get all these people in there, and it's weird. So Susef got, Susef is like, Susef. I don't even know how Susef know everything. He when he comes in, he acts like he's jump. It comes in acts like, yeah, I'm gonna be listening to y'all. This man is out there just taking down the Twitter Spaces. Susef is the funniest person I know. He's like, yo, he comes in, talks to them and he leaves. Right after he leaves, the Twitter Space goes. How does he do it? Do you report them or something? Like for real, how do you take down the Twitter Space? It's 2 Twitter Spaces that he took down. He comes in, he has a great conversation with people in there, right? Then when he finishes having conversation and he goes out, he creates his own Twitter Space. That Twitter Space ends without anybody knowing how it ended, and he's talking about the Twitter Space ending. I want to know, sir, how you do it? How you do it? How you have that superpower to end a Twitter Space without the host knowing that you ended their Twitter Space? How you know? How you do it? I really want to know. Damn. This episode is me asking questions to these people because I want to know.
I mean, maybe he his name was Peasley and his name was Dark Skin Drake, so maybe he he moving like a superstar,
Yeah,
coming there, bro. Y'all using the Midnight Maddness name, he talked for 5 minutes and he just take that shit down. I'm not in there no more. It's not Midnight Maddness.
And the funny part, he doesn't even name his Twitter his own Twitter space. He started now has a new thing where he names it the Real Menace. How you, bro?
Using the name, cuz.
He says, I'm no longer naming it Midnight Maddness no more. I'm just gonna say Real Menace. What? All right. So he was in Twitter Spaces, in the real Menace Twitter Spaces, I gotta say that now. And you know, he was like, "Yo, I need some matches for March 25th." I guess they're doing two events because there's March 2011, then March 25th. So I guess they're doing two events, and so the first battle that I saw that were announced, you know, on Twitter was Shotgun Shells versus Big Cannon, and I don't know what's the beef between Susef and Big Cannon because he doesn't like Big Cannon like at all. Not like don't like him, but he does. Every time he has a chance to talk down to him, he takes it. Like talk shit to him, he takes it. I don't know what, but you know, like what did we? So what? Like yeah. Then there's I don't know who the Ben Montana Bennett Montana versus Philly Swain. Who's I don't even know who's Philly Swain. Like for real, they say he's a legend, but I don't know him. Like you know.
I've heard the name a lot.
Mm.
I've heard the name a lot. I don't know what that is, but I've heard the name a lot.
I've heard it, but I don't know. I guess he's betting on Midnight Maddness. Yay. It's cool if you gotta do something about it. Like y'all know. But like while we would out talking about battles because like yo, let's be honest. I thought about it. Miss Hassel is gonna battle twice in like in 2 months span. I've never seen Miss Hassel do that before. Do you think she's gonna be great?
She's probably done that before.
Like in one at the end of February, then right after she gets into a battle in like March.
I honestly do not know. I would say yeah, it should be alright, but I do not know. Because there's a possibility she could overcome. I mean, that's how 40 was going off that battle though. Don't take no credit for 40, but 40 was balling on her when they battled. But yeah, I don't know. That is a
Because
game
I saw a
competition.
tweet this morning when she said she's losing her voice because of practice. So I don't think she's taking Bonnie that seriously though. I really don't. Like for real, like Bonnie. If I'm Bonnie, I should be disrespected though. I'll be honest. But everyone disrespects Bonnie, so yeah, not really that much.
I mean, they kind of have good reason. I mean, you know, obviously they're better at this thing. That is. But they have good reason. Like Bonnie ain't. It's the bars like they be weak or. And sometimes I feel like she outrights people, but it's just the performance. Like I don't know. It ain't kosher. But yeah, her versus Bonnie, I don't want to do that. I don't really want to do that.
Hey, it's for the hardcore. It's for the was it hardcore belt or it's the war dog belt? It's for the war dog belt. All right. Now this is the topic I want to talk to you. So I'm gonna give you this, and we're gonna talk about it. So who's the best performer in battle rap right now?
Performer, I would say
Performer.
damn performer.
Like you know, like performance wise.
Sean is still Sean. He's going on like a little bit of a decline. Like I don't know what happened, but Sean is still Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, for those last two performances, the way he's doing, like some bars don't even really matter. The computer share bar versus John, it's just what he was doing, how he was dancing. It's just different. I wish if JC started dancing and doing shit like that, it's over. It's over. Right now you kind of gotta say Surf while how he's moving on that stage and talking. Geechee also, but like Geechee ain't that much of a performer, moving around and doing shit. He just be talking to niggas, disrespecting them, and you know, being a trip.
Because
So
I was All right. Well, we were so right now we were talking about like the two events that just announced. So there is, I guess, the March 11 is for like people without teams. It's called, they're doing a gauntlet. So it's a 32 battle gauntlet going down in March 11th. The winner will battle Hustle for the one man army belt. So I don't even know how they're gonna do this because they say it's a 5 round. So 30 plus battle rappers, 5 rounds. So each one, like if you battle one person, you win. You go to the next round. All right. Uh, I don't know.
Is this event multiple weeks? Like,
I guess it's one day.
it
This
sound like tournament, but do they have time? Is it freestyle? Like,
Yeah, I guess so. They get time. He said five. The win. It's a gauntlet. So I guess, or the power got better all at once. I don't know. It said gauntlet, so it's like a Royal Rumble thing, type of thing. Like they'll probably get time. Probably it's an all day event, like in the morning all the way to night. I don't know, but all right. Uh, so
um,
so you say Susef. Well, Susef in his eyes, you still say like Susef said he's the best performer right now in battle rap is him, man. And you know, they were talking in Twitter spaces, and Jackboy man after the chess battle, he had some words to Twitter. He said, "I'm the best performer in battle rap, period, right now in the world." And Jack, uh, so then him and how him and is. Whenever you say performance, him and comes out like for real. Like him and is the one person I know who doesn't come, who only comes out when people say performance. Like shit. He's the one who created the whole category of performance in battle rap. He's the Michael Jackson of battle rap. Michael Jackson of battle rap. He created the category on your accolades like performance. Let's be honest, he did. So they started arguing. And Susef, you know what I hate about Susef? I like Susef, but Susef, you're one person who instigates stuff and you just don't know which sides to pick. One time you win one guy and another one you switch to another guy. Like you don't you're that one person that I hate to get to be a friend with because you never support me to the fullest. You're not loyal. You're going to be loyal until it suits you, and whenever it doesn't suit you, you just gotta switch. That's who serve. Because when him was talking crazy to Jack, he was like, yeah, talk that shit to Jack. Talking to him. Then Jack was like, yo, you at KFC? He's like, oh yeah, Jack, yeah, he's at KFC. You can't come. Like, so Sam, you piss me off. Like, you do shit just to do shit. Like, why? Why do you do it? Like, for real, what do you do it for?
play the middleman, yo.
It's like, yo, like when Heman was throwing that and Jack out here were like when they were talking and said ask Jack how many big stage battles do you have? Like, big stage. And the all said one. Susef was cracking up. He's like, that's nasty big stage. You don't have that big. Then when Jack went man said, are you talking to me? You don't care. He's like, yeah, but they pay me enough. He's like, first of all, Jack, you can't talk shit. You can't call that thing KFC because you might need it. It's like, I understand if Susef say it because Susef is already making money. You can't be bending down bridges. And Jackboy, man, you should take that advice. Don't call it RBE KFC. Please don't do what Seth does. Seth has told you don't do it. Seth Gage told you don't do what they do because they know how to. They know how to do it. Never take a part that they took. Like for example, when I was watching No Studio podcast, yeah, I do watch other podcast people. Yes, it's like I'm a student of the game. And when this asked Gaethje how did like Gaethje was explaining how he got the Mike P battle. He's like, so Beasley called me with the idea like the week before, right? Because people were saying 5 days. He was like, yeah, people. I was like, the earliest person I had was like they got it the week before on like a Wednesday. So he's like, he called me the week before. He told me about it. I told him I'll think about it. And he called me again and he said, yo, send me a list. We can see who we're gonna do this. Right? So I was like, you know what? Okay. I sent him a list. He came back. He's like, yo, son, we, I'm saying, we could have, the list was good, but they already was booked for this card already. We got somebody for you, Mike P. I'm like, cool, let's do it. Right? He's like, I got it. And he's like, well, I got the list. I looked at it. I'm like, you know what? Cool. He's like, they sent me the money that they wanted to give me. He's like, I went to play some video games. Came back, went to Midnight Maddness. Talked to Ron Needed. Ron Needed told they got him none. And the man, I called back Beasley. I'm like, yeah, Beasley, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not doing it. And so like Gaethje did don't do what he did because you're not gonna get that call back. You look like he's like, no, Beasley, I'm not doing it. We need this amount of money. He got the funny part. He negotiated for how much Ramiri gets and how much he will get. Crazy, Gaethje, you might be the genius. And like
Yeah, bro.
And Jazz was like, yo, whenever we battle, you gotta do the same thing. We need that big bag. Right? Yeah, like that. So that was how they were talking. So him and Jack were arguing. And that's where I would say, Jack, your argument when you have great points, but sometimes your points were just not accurate enough. When you said him only good for one round, is only comes out with one round. No, his best round is the first round. Then he has a one great round and two good rounds. Let's say not one great round, one super great round, and two. Oh, one might be good, and one will be great. Let's like that. Like for example, whenever you battle Susurf, if you make it up, not this Susurf, the 90 day Susurf. I'm talking the old Susurf. If you make it out the first one, then you let's just say you knew you lost the first round, then you gotta figure out which you put your best round so that you can beat him. If you don't, he's gonna beat you with 2 rounds. That's why he was choking every third round, because he knew you won't beat him if you don't have your best material. Yes, Heyman is known for having the best first round, but his second and good are always good. Like for example, and you were not trying to listen to their arguments when they say, no, I always have the best first round, but I've had a good run. And Bill Collector even tested me, like, yeah, Jack, that's not a great argument, because Heyman versus Bill, like the storyline when they were telling the story, that second round versus Arsenal, he had there are battles where he was good all 3 rounds, like great all 3 rounds, and they're classics. And Jackboy, man, you gotta do your research sometimes when you talk, Brody. Yeah, I understand you live down in the basement. You gotta come upstairs sometimes, please. But yeah, like they were arguing for like almost 2 hours. They were going at each other. Me, my best right now, Jack, you're not best performer. You're not even top 5, because I'm putting him in up there. Kayshawn, Susurf, New Jersey Twerk. I'm taking a Twerk. Lou Castro. Who else can I put out there? Who does Bill Collector? Then Jack. Twerk is 7. I'm still mad at Twerk. Do you agree with my list?
Wait, say it one more time.
Heyman number 1, Keisha number 2, Susev number 3, Lou Castro 4, Bill Collector, Jackboy main, and Twerk number 7. I took Twerk out of the top 5 and put him 7.
Twerk. Twerk can go up there, but I feel like Twerk ain't. I don't know. Twerk ain't like.
Performance.
No, he's definitely performance. Twerk isn't like. I don't know how to say it. I don't know. Twerk ain't doing that great at the moment. So in my mind, it ain't really, Twerk.
I'm just saying,
But
it's just performance, but I don't care about his battles anymore. And the
right now,
moment me and Twerk, whenever they announce Twerk again, I'm not watching the battle. That's where I'm at.
Right now, performing, I got Bill over Hitman. Shine, like I said, is still Shine. That is never one thing. Yeah. I got Hitman probably at 5. I was never a Hitman fan, but I do understand his performance, so I'm not going to sit here, wilding. Hitman could go like 5. Surf is probably like 2. Shine is still Shine, so I'll put him at 1 because, Shine. And then 3 is probably Bill Collector, and 4, I mean, you could probably say Chess. Easy don't do a bunch.
Yeah, nah, Jack, you're not even 6. I forgot Chess. You like 7, 8.
On that stage, yo.
Yeah, you might 7 or 8, bro.
And people forget
Chess. So Luke Castro, but I'm taking out Luke Castro on my top 5. Chess. I forgot about the Chess, man.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Lou.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Lou. Damn.
Like Jack, you got a mountain. I don't think you got a. Right now, you were saying that next time, this time next year, you want to battle him, and I don't think it. Nah, it might be longer. It might take you longer than that. You gotta see the shines of the world. You gotta see. Well, you already saw Chess. You gotta see Sue Surf sometime. Yeah, you can't go to the boss. Like right now, whenever people say performance, you gotta go through a gauntlet, then you get into better Hitman. Like how Shine went against everybody who were called performance, then he went to battle Hitman and he lost, but still better the boss. That's how like Hitman right now is like, yeah, I'm the boss level of performance, so you gotta battle all these people, then you can get to me. That's how this gonna happen. But yeah, what else? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't even know. But like Jack, you dance a lot, but you're not there yet, buddy. You're not. You can't call yourself that best performer yet, buddy. I'll be honest. You've been good for 1.5 years. You gotta be consistent with it, buddy. Consistency beats. That gives you the time to be called best performance. And your hit list, I noticed that your hit list is only people who are bloods. How are you gonna battle everybody who's blood? You want to be also the king of bloods, like in battle rap? Like, come on. You say tell Keishan to come outside, and eventually I want to battle him, man. Like you battling old bloods. You gotta battle everybody first, man. Jack. But do we have any? Oh, that was the announcement. That was a terrible announcement.
What's the announcement?
the 32 gauntlet. I thought it was something else, like the battle dropping. Like just say the 32 gauntlet. Like what? So I guess Bill Collector and Jackboy are working on the March 11th. Susef is working on March 25th. Because that's what is alright. But alright, I think this way we end the episode for this week. You have anything to say? We appreciate for the love. Subscribe if you're new and drop a like and comment. And J2, you gotta come on the podcast. You gotta tell me how you know you're gay.
J2 is yo. Just know I was not in it. The delete blank screen because I don't know how to put a background on this joint and it didn't work. Listen, the blank screen didn't say nothing to you. It was not me. It was not me. Uh, but yeah, thank you for the support and like, follow. I mean, subscribe. Yeah, that's it. It was a short week. Wasn't to really talk about.
Yeah, it was a very short week. Nothing to talk about. Everyone was busy. So peace. Let me end.